What's our great reward? Over here. Treasure box. I'm pretty sure there is one. Maybe not here. Over here. Where was it? I could have sworn there was a treasure over here. Oh, it's right there. See? I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy! We got versus star out of this box. Versus star. And 1,500 gold. Who the heck did I give versus star to? Where is that supposed to be in this treasure chest? No, it's gotta be. I wouldn't have put 1,500 gold on a drop chart. You nuts. That box has its own rewards. Now we could go over there and fight that guy, but we're not gonna. It's time to go to town. If you try to go to Tailwalk early, if you try to go to Port Saiid early, there's a guard out front that has some dialogue, and you aren't able to open the gate. I forgot to do that for you guys. Sorry. It's the same guy, but he says different things on the other side of the gate.
Hello, travellers, be ye? Well, step through. Welcome to Port Saiid. Town's that way, thieves, left for the owlheads and historians. And anyways you like for the festival, which is bound to spill over into the streets anyways, if you knows what I mean.
Just walk through? Aren't you the guard?
That I am, sir, Balfin by name. But I stands halfway through a meal, so's you can excuse me for refusing all professional duties at this time. Meanwhile, you don't see wolves or jackals, do yous? Therefore, cross as ye likes.
Thank you, Balfin. Which way to the inn?
Well, that depends now, don't it, sir, on which one of the inns you might like. Probably you'd have what you're used to having, just the way you always have it, so which ways do you come?
From Grania.
Oh, castle folk. Not that it bothers me, minds you, it takes all kinds. Go westerly until you finds the Four Winds. You'll get there just as they serves the cakes and berries. Tell 'em Balfin sends you, and you won't have to wait for your food.
Oh, it's nice to see you again, sir. Meanwhile, and then you get the same dialogue options. I like to see the old knights.
Here, and Port Saiid, you're going back a ways now, aren't ya? You'll scratch your ears for all the noble you'll find about these ducks. We're traders here. Not that we ain't got our own code of scruples, but you must follow for rough habits, faulty manners, and obscene gestures. Found that? There is a beautiful plaque right on the other side of the gate here.
That's completely false.
You'll see there all the names include King Lear's cousin Drago. He used to open his house to the sailors soon as the moon went up. Founded the whole blowed city that way. Enjoy it, sir.
One more dialogue option. Are there boats in Port Saiid? Dumb question.
Why do you ask, sir? Are you a sea-going lad?
Not exactly. I need a boat.
No, that I wouldn't know, sir. Tricky dealing as I hears.
I'll keep it in mind. Well, wait. I don't remember exactly all this conversation has to offer. I heard Port Saiid was a port.
So it is. From Grania, Ermon, and Telwat, all them sends their goods to Port Saiid. Then from here up to the 1,000 Islands, where we come back with wood, bone, gems, spices, roots, and minerals. Our motto being, the greater the trade, the cheaper the deal. Remember that, sir, if a trade you ever need, you'll not make better pricing anywheres.
I don't think we need to do that last bit. Alright, so he sends us on our way. Lots to talk about. There's so many cutscenes, and so many shops. Port Saiid actually has quite a few, and of course I overhauled all of them. We'll start with this one over here, on the right. It's actually really easy to get what you need out of this town, because you don't need to trip the plot flags to find the things you need, but doing it the story way, and since this is a story playthrough, I'm gonna have to, navigate some dialogue trees to find the right hints for you, so it all makes sense.
Oh, all right. Must you customers always question me so?
Uh-huh.
Get back to the lighthouse with your thieves, you smugglers, you cad!
Would you like to buy something, lad?
We'll do a little training.
I don't remember if I gave you anything special for training, so let's look at that. Did I? I think you didn't used to be able to get either of these skills here. So that's nice. Oh, and you definitely didn't used to be able to get Alchemist here, man. No, sir. And she's also tutored in Thief. But her inventory is what has changed considerably. This lady used to sell stealth blades, and now she has enchanted blades, as you can see. Quite a few things. She's got the flasks you can throw. We can get a Cyclops Hurl Star. Ooh. I think I do want that. Yeah, I want that for Brenna. We'll get her throwing that instead. We've had the enchanted blade for so long. Here's the ice stiletto. This weapon used to only be available in Ugrit at the very end of the game. And its big sell is it has Frozen Doom magic embedded into it, but its damage is utterly pathetic, and you take 50% more damage from fire while you're using it. And to be perfectly honest, I have never used this sword to such an extent that I could really gauge how useful Frozen Doom is on it. So I think that might actually be something we'll want to experiment with in this playthrough. I'm not going to buy it here for reasons you'll soon see, but I definitely want to give the ice stiletto a workout and see just how useful this thing really is, and if it's appropriate to get like at this phase of the game. Anyway, yeah, there's Trevor's sword copy if you want to buy some of those. Spikes are way old news by now. And yeah, this lady has these 4 scrolls. They used to be sold in a shop across the way, but I ended up relegating them here for reasons. Oop, I bought an acid flax. Bleh. I'm still getting my buttons confused. Down in the basement, there's this fella, who is not a bad guy. He is a shop owner. And in this little barrel over here, oh wow, this is one of the drop charts then, because that Darkling bug was not always there. Interesting. You can get the Tinker's Gloves out of this box. Always nice to have those. Even with every little dex boost helps. Are you open for a business, sir? Be quick then, lad. What's happening in Port Saiid, friend? I don't know much, lad. Just tends to me shop and minds me own business. Alright, so this guy sells some fun stuff. He's got the Bow of Shielding, just like Bandit Chieftains do. He's got all the buffing potions. 2 of these would be very useful for a fight that we're going to take on later, if you weren't able to make them yourself. But with the lady upstairs knowing Alchemist and being able to train you in it, you shouldn't have any excuse for not being able to make your own potions. It's got some things that only bandits would have, like the Shadow Scythe. Here's the rope. Very, very pricey, but it's such a good item. Oh, God. Do I want to buy a bunch of ropes or not? They would increase our movement hit damage considerably. I only need 2 of them. Maybe not just yet. I won't buy them. Oh yeah, and there's the Shadow Scythe. If you didn't feel like fighting the Shadow Bandits for it, or if they just didn't drop it when you did, you can buy it from this guy anytime. Still a crappy weapon, but hey, it exists. Look at these stats. Just ugh. -5 dex, really? I think. Oh, he's got the Moon Shield. He's got Hellhound Pelts. He's got Thieves Gear. I want more Thieves Gear. I'm gonna get at least a couple of these. She's using the Titan Loincloth right now, and I've already got 1 copy of Thieves Gear. I should buy 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Definitely gonna get those. Yeah, so we've got a pretty decent amount of stuff. You know, I need to sell a lot of things too, so heck with it. I'm gonna buy my ropes. 2 ropes. But man, do they cost a lot of money. They're worth every bit of it though. Let's dump some junk. I don't need this crap. Did I want to keep Crushing Death? I think I do. I only need 1 Brilliant Scroll. Let's see. We don't need farmer's hats. We're already wearing something better, I think. Keep the Tinker's Gloves. Leather boots can go. Cloth armor. Station line. Sell a lot of junk. Yeah, I don't want it. Hoplitch is garbage. It would be really nice to get some Scorpion Shields sometime soon. Oh, did I not add value to this thing? The value is only 1. How curious. I'll have to look into that. You're supposed to be able to sell these things. No, we want to keep those. I can sell the Chaos Isle map, but I need to hang on to these so I remember which drop charts we've seen. I can sell one of them, though. They're just gonna fall back to 1 later anyway. Maybe sell some of this spice, since I have so much of it. In fact, you know what? We'll sell ourselves down to 50. Cha-ching! So much money. If I'm using ropes, I'm not going to need Stormbreaker. But I'll just hang on to Stormbreaker for now anyway. Throwing knife, throwing iron, spear, short swords, morning star, long sword, hunter's bow. The great sword is not that great. I kind of want to hang on to one of these in case we run into a ghost, so that Brenna can still hurt ghosts with something. The Cyclops Club is 40 and 5. Aileron's Great Axe is better than that, I do believe. Aileron, the Great Axe. Oh, no, it's not, actually. Alright, maybe I'll switch to that club after all. Oh, am I strong enough to hold that? I don't think I am. Well, we'll just wait. I need to raise my strength up anyway. It's fine. I kind of want to hang on to this and this. We don't have any bowmen. This can go. Don't need stamina potions. Well, they're nice to have in a pinch, though. Fire flask, crap. Charisma potions, crap. Acid flask, crap. We don't need this many healing potions, do we? No, we don't. Sell them down. There we go, we're back up to 21k. For whatever else we might need to buy. I need to, like, start making decisions about all this junk. So I don't have it lying around my inventory. So who do I want to know what spells? I get a brain fart every time I get to this point. I think I'm gonna want to have Aileron knowing these 2 spells. Because eventually we're not going to have a namer. Spoilers. I would kind of like to teach Brenna some of these star spells. Yeah, just learn them. Even if I don't need to raise them, I'll just get them anyway. She's not high enough rank for this one. She's rank 6. Aileron, why don't you... Oh, you need to learn higher rank than that. I'm not going to need debilitation. We can get rid of that one. We're not high enough rank for mirror either, are we? Maybe this guy can help us out with that. Hold on a second, sir. On top of having a robust inventory that only a thief could sell you, he's got some spells now. I don't think this guy used to be a wizard, which doesn't make a lot of sense if he's supposed to be a minute boss, because he ought to. But anyway, since I took a naming angle on all the bandits, the normal bandits, I made this guy a namer, and he has some particularly interesting spells. It's got Control Marquee, which there's like no reason to ever really learn specifically. It only applies to one enemy in the game as a charming spell. It might be something I would like to change at some point is the balance of charming spells, because there's a bunch of them and a bunch of things they affect. But some of them could be expanded, like if this was Control Chaos instead of just Control Marquee, you could apply to all Chaos monsters instead of just the guy himself. But anyway, the 2 things you're probably eyeballing here are these 2 new spells, Exorcism Circle and Soul Reave. These are spells that were unused. They didn't have these names before. I'll explain about them a little bit. This one used to be called Opening, and this one used to be called Detecting Traps. And it seems as though they were meant to be used in the field, but at some points they were just replaced by Thief and Mechanic skills, which automatically detect locks and traps for removal. And I was able to repurpose them into damage-dealing moves. Oh, sorry, I was going to use this guy to beef up my wizarding skill if I could. He's wizard rank 5. She's already got it. Oh, you're too low. You're off by just 3,000 points. What about you, Eleron? Oh, you're kind of a bit behind too. Alright. We'll come back here after another couple fights or so, and we'll get our wizarding up. One more rank. Anyway. I had originally given them some kind of spin-off names. I had called I turned it into opening wounds, and detecting traps became detonating traps, but that seemed a little bit silly. And a friend of mine even pointed out that, hey, these these names could be better. So I was like, okay, I'll turn them into moves that sound like they could be doing naming damage. And now that's what they are. Are you open for business, sir? I smell of dry dirt. A lover ye be! I didn't know you were closed. You ain't one of those smugglers that used to hide out at the lighthouse, are ye? You got a shifty look. Selling anything? I just sold all my stuff to the other guy, but I'm curious in what you're selling now. This guy used to have the naming scrolls. Now he has all the town's magical items, basically. He's got these wands, he's got these scrolls. You can pick up all the verses in Mirror here. It's actually kind of important that you can pick up Mirror here. And here's the Devil Amulet. This is normally an item you get off of the marquee, and it's the only way you can get Control Marquee in the original game. But now you can buy it here for basically no reason. You can have infinite of them if you want. It's just not very valuable. I bought it. Damn it. I'm an idiot. Buttons! Arrgh, why? Well, I guess I got a Devil Amulet. Anyway. Yeah, we'll try to use it on the guy when we get there. He knows neutral spells. I think he used to tutor naming spells, but they were all really weak. Now he has the rest of the neutral spells. So, from this guy, you can learn these 5 neutral spells, and you can buy the scrolls of the neutral spells and be A-okay. All of them are available in this town. And if we hadn't picked up Godric back in Tailwalk, he would have appeared here and had some funny dialogue, but he's not here now. So, oh well. Oh, I can read this. Seamanship for landlubbers. So ye thinks ye know how to steer a boat. You're wrong, ye ignorant lubber. You don't learn that sort of thing out of books. Or maybe, how to tug in a fishnet. Ha, you're making me laugh. Close the book, child.